So we're building up to go to war with Iran, and this shit is pretty fucking crazy. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your host, Avery Thornton, and welcome to the Uncensored Independent, Uncensored with Avery, whatever you want to call it, welcome. Before we get started, I really want you guys to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button down there, wherever it is, however you guys are watching it. Help me grow this channel. Please, it goes a long way. Thank you guys. Um, but as I was stating before, we are building up to go to war with Iran, and this shit is fucking crazy, guys. I'm talking multiple aircraft carriers, warships, uh, 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 defense systems. We have gotten an overhaul. We're talking Iraq in 2003 levels of military equipment. We are putting the American military dick in this shit in the worst way possible. Like I don't I got a couple videos for you guys like always. Um let's gonna break this stuff down because this shit is beyond crazy. Like this is supposed to be the anti-war president. I mean, we all knew it that he wasn't anti-war, and going all the way back to when Obama was president, he would always say, "Oh, Obama's going to attack Iran to distract from his dwindling poll numbers." Now look who's president, who has dwindling poll numbers, and who's trying to attack Iran. Like this dude from his first term is always trying to bomb more, to use more drones, to kill, destroy. His very first military mission as president killed a young American girl. You can look it up. You can look that shit up. He only did it because Obama said not to do it because he said the risk was too high, and he was not okay until he did not approve this raid. Donald Trump was like, "Fuck what Obama has to say. I'm gonna approve the raid," and an American got killed. No, he is a warmonger, blowing up fucking fishing vessels in the middle of the goddamn ocean, and like the only one that they can credibly say has drugs is fucking had weed on it. Newsflash: weed is legal in like half the United States. It's illegal here in Arizona. It's legal in California. We don't murder drug dealers in America, but we can murder them outside of America to exercise our power and flex our muscle on the world stage. All these people claim that they're Christians, that they're great people, but they are going to burn in hell for simply just murdering people indiscriminately. It is fucking disgusting, fucking gross. And now they're trying to bring that murderous, disgusting mentality to the Middle East to prove that might makes right, or what they like to say, peace through strength, which is just we want to bully you, put our thumb on the scale, and keep everything quiet because we'll fucking kill you otherwise. It is gross, disgusting, and it truly shows how militaristic, how imperial America is, and how much we truly do not care about other countries on the world stage. It's a fact. It's just a fact. I hate that about my country. I love my country. I love its people, but I hate the fact that our government is just going back to shit 1700 style imperialism. Might makes right. Let me take your country. Shit, the whole Greenland thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. Let me bring up the video for you guys of them breaking down because what I want to show you guys is the breakdown of what all we have in the region. What uh uh the Israeli Ayatollah Israeli the Iran Israel has its part in this shit. Don't worry. Israel has Donald Trump by the nuts and they're forcing him to do this. I mean, he wants to do it, but Israel is also just backing him and because they want Iran destroyed. Um, that's neither here nor there. But the videos I want to show you are of Donald breaking down the buildup in Iran, the Supreme Ayatollah of Iran, his response, and also I believe I also have the FM minister, the foreign minister as well. FM minister. I'm sorry, and also Donald Trump and his response and how he's reacting to Iran and their peace talks. All right, give me a second, guys. What's up, guys? This is the video I was talking about tracking. What is it? Tracking the U.S. military buildup near Iran because we have a lot of shit going on out there, and it is getting real crazy real fast, and we could be having a hot war in the Middle East all over again. Let's listen and let's talk about it.
A massive U.S. military buildup is underway right here in the Middle East. Even as the U.S. and Iran are back at the negotiating table, it's clear the United States is preparing for possible military action. Over the course of the last month, more than 250 U.S. military cargo planes have landed in theater, based on a CNN review of flight data. That's a significant uptick in activity, which suggests some of these flights are tied to preparations for potential operations against Iran. That number also includes flights to U.S. bases in Europe, which have traditionally supported U.S. military operations in the Middle East. Those flights involve cargo planes that can carry everything from personnel to vehicles to heavy equipment like air defense systems that we know the United States is deploying in the Middle East. Satellite imagery is also giving us a look at the U.S.'s more muscular posture in the Middle East. This is Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, the U.S.'s largest in the Middle East. A month ago, you can see 16 planes on the tarmac. A few weeks later, there are 29 planes, including 7 C-17 cargo planes and 17 KC-135 tankers. Those tankers are used to refuel jets mid-flight, a critical component of any air assault on Iran. At this air base in Jordan...
Yeah, they're supposed to be having talks with Iran, but like, this doesn't look like talks. This looks like, no, we're about to kick your fucking door in. This looks like we're about to rain literal hell on your country and your people. Like, we are building up in a way this is insane. This is a lot of power we're putting into this region if we're actively having talks to de-escalate stuff. This is wild.
12 F-15 fighter jets recently appeared in satellite imagery. We've also identified the deployment of Patriot air defense systems at that large U.S. air base in Qatar. These would be critical to protecting U.S. assets in the region in the event of Iranian strikes. The U.S. also has plenty of naval assets in the region. A U.S. aircraft carrier and 3 warships arrived in the Middle East last month. A second aircraft carrier strike group is also now on its way. But this is just what we can see from publicly available information. The last time the U.S. struck Iran in June, we also saw a big buildup of military force in Europe and the Middle East. But it was 7 B-2 stealth bombers that delivered the biggest blow in Iran, according to the Pentagon. Those flew in undetected from the United States.
President Trump...
Yeah, before we get into what the Iranian FM minister has to say. Yeah, we are doing a serious buildup. This is past, like you said, even what we did earlier last year. Like, no. Something's happening behind the scenes because you don't put this much power in a region if you're not actively thinking about going to war or not have already planned it out. And I think Iran has plans. I think America has planned stuff out, and I think Iran is going to be planning accordingly as well. I think I have seen some reports saying that Iran is fortifying a lot of its military bases, a lot of its still remaining nuclear assets, evacuating citizens near important military outpost structures. Iran is preparing for war with the United States as well. Period. And we cannot keep poking a bear and thinking we're just the biggest, baddest country and nobody's going to fight back. No. Sooner or later, somebody is going to fight back, and it's going to spark a real international event, a real international conflict. I know that obviously Ukraine and Russia is a real conflict, and Israel and Gaza is a real conflict. Yes, those are terrible real conflicts, but those are pockets that are contained. No, we could be seeing a real world regional conflict that nobody wants. Let's see what the Iranian foreign minister has to say.
Often watches this show. He may not admit it, but he often watches this show, as do members of the Senate and the House. I'm curious, before you go, what would your message be to the president and the members of Congress?
The message is that previous U.S. administrations, even the current U.S. administration, have tried almost everything against us. A war, sanctions, snapback, everything. But none of them worked. If you talk with the Iranian people with the language of respect, we respond with the same language. But if they talk to us with the language of force, we will reciprocate with the same language.
That's fair for any country. That's fair for any country and anybody. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's coming at you crazy, ain't that gonna make you want to get crazy? Because somebody's gonna come at you saying, I'm gonna blow up your house, kill your family, your sister, and everything else if you don't do what I have to say. Hold up, brother. Hey, if you want to get this popping, we can get it popping. Don't come at me crazy sideways. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got respect, show respect. Don't start off with I'm a destroy your shit. No, we can start off as respectable acquaintances and mutuals and have tried to get to a shared goal. But no, don't just come crazy at somebody. That's automatically not going to work.
I think Iranians have proved to be very proud people. We only respond to the language of respect. So, and this is the way that they can talk to us and they would see the result.
During break, I spoke with someone very high in the Trump administration. I'll just say intimately aware of all the details of the negotiations and a few insights that this person had, this administration official had, and what we just heard. The foreign minister said that there was at no time a demand for no further enrichment. What our negotiators told him was the president's position is no enrichment. But the burden is on you. If you think you can come back with a counter, the burden is on you to show us what safeguards will be put in place so you will have a nuclear program for power like every other country. Also said, we want a detailed proposal. We've been talking about this for over a decade. We need it in a week, not in 3 years. That won't work. And finally, I was told by this administration official that the burden placed on the Iranians was a heavy burden because of the lack of trust, because, in the words of this official, they have broken every agreement with us that they've ever had. So, again, it's Donald Trump, the president, with a maximalist position. That was taken to the foreign minister. And the U.S. negotiators told the foreign minister, all right, you don't like this maximalist position? Convince us you can have a peaceful nuclear program.
Although, I'm
Okay. One second, guys. I don't know what official Joe is talking to, but do you hear that? They're saying that they have all these wants and needs and everything from the Iranians, but like, oh, all the burden is on you to show that you're doing it, all this, that, and the other, and oh, because we feel like you have broken every agreement. Who? The United States has broken every single treaty we've ever had with them. The moment Donald Trump got in there, just because Obama gave us the Iranian nuclear agreement, he rip that shit up and say, oh, we're no longer going to abide by it. Because Donald Trump doesn't like Iran and was so concerned, and it's on damn near the same page as Randy Fine, that fat asshole who openly says we should nuke Gaza. He's just being bulldoze and just believes Iran is just this dirt ball in the middle of the desert with these sand people that just needs to bow down and do whatever the hell America says and let us rape, pillage, and plunder your goddamn country. And if you don't, we should be able to walk in and destroy you. That's basically what Donald Trump thinks. But no. No, 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 no. These are their own people, their own country. They have their own values. They have their own rules, their own laws, and they should be respected as their own nation. And that's all they ever wanted. That's all they ever fucking wanted. All they ever wanted. We have to do better. And we must treat other nations on the world stage with respect, because if we don't, we sooner or later we are going to get slapped down in a very devastating and deadly way. And I hope that never happens, but it always comes sooner than later. Always, 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 always. All right, let's see what the Iranian Supreme Ayatollah has to say about possible war with the U.S.
This gentleman regularly says he brought warships. The Iranian nation will deliver a firm blow to anyone who attacks or harasses it. The Americans know that if they start a war, this time it will be a regional war.
If you're tired of hiding your belt...
Okay. You heard it. That was a quick video, but nothing more needs to really be said. We'll talk more about it on the other side, on the bigger video. All right? One moment. All right, guys. Like I was saying, we are in a scary place right now. We have another country actively saying shit, even on damn near on Morning Joe, just saying, look, you talk with us respect, we'll give you respect. You don't give us respect, we ain't gonna give you that shit back. We have to start giving these other countries respect. We can't just think, oh, because we're America, we're bigger, we're stronger, we're richer, we can do whatever the fuck we want to these other countries. No. There's about to be there. I hope not. I hope, dear God, I hope that I am wrong. But there could be serious, serious consequences for our actions and for our government's actions, not our actions, not the actions of the American populace themselves. No, for the reaction of the government in under Donald Trump and his evil fascist authoritarian regime. And it could be deadly for Americans, American soldiers, just Americans around the globe. Uh, Shoot, in Venezuela, after he kidnapped Maduro, now there's gangs in Venezuela kidnapping, killing Americans. So his actions are already having dire ramifications. We must do better, and tensions must be cooled before something truly pops off that we can't put back in the bottle. We have to do better, and this posture that we're putting out, the rhetoric that we're saying, that the American government is saying, that Trump is putting out, is not okay, and we have to do better. I hope Iran knows that we are not our government, and the American populace does not agree with this. Period. 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 I, things has to change. Things has to change. Now, I said that I would talk about Israel and Donald Trump in this video, but this video has gotten pretty long, and it's going to be a pretty long segment. But Israel most definitely is behind this as well. Israel and uh, Donald Trump and just the greater Israel project and all of it. I feel like that video is just going to be more of a bigger breakdown, and just more needs to be said. And I would like to give you that in a separate segment, guys. So I'm going to do that. That one's going to be coming soon. So wait on it. It will be here. Probably tomorrow, probably Monday. But yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. Like I said before, please like, comment, subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Let's build something amazing. All right, guys. I will see you later. Bye.